Welcome back to the party gang. This is Josh Reynolds, and this is my second video of 4. That means I'm 1 month down and 2 to go in this crazy journey to lose weight and get in shape. As you can tell, I added a 3-minute stretching routine to the beginning of the workout and to the end because, quite honestly, if I didn't add it, I wasn't going to do it. So I figured you guys are the same way and could use a little stretching before and a little stretching after, like I know I could. I'll be honest, I'm not going to go through all the stretch names, but I will just tell you that I'm going to focus on my problem areas. You should focus on your problem areas. Whatever muscles are tight, whatever joints are tight, you know where those are. Mine are my hamstrings and my hip flexors, my lower back. I want to make sure my shoulders are good and warmed up before I start in on this workout. Now, the way I do this is 3 deep breaths, 3 exhales, and then I switch to a new stretch. So whatever time that is, it's usually 15-20 seconds, but that's what I do. If you want to do that, don't push yourself past your limit. Listen to your bones, listen to your muscles. I like to just kind of hang out there on the fringe of what hurts and what's tight, and every time you exhale, you can just kind of sink a little lower into that stretch, and just listen to your body and go slow. So since we do have about 1 minute to spare before the workout starts, I did want to give you a little bit of a status update after 1 month down in this 3-month challenge. Right now I'm 11 pounds down. That's from 227 to 216, which puts me right on track to be sub 200 at the end of this 3-month journey. As far as strength goes, you'll be able to see from this upcoming video that I've either gone up in weight on every exercise or I'm doing more reps per set. So progress is good. Just got to keep it going. All right, you got about 20 seconds before we get going. So this probably needs to be your last stretch. Grab a sip of water, drop that sweatshirt, do what you need to do. But let's jump right into this thing. All right, here we go. Grab them dumbbells. Let's make it happen. Come on. All right, weight goes down when you go down, and then an overhead shoulder press. Broken record, just like last time, guys. The most important thing to remember in this whole workout is 3 things: flat back, tight abs, deep breaths. Every single exercise, everything we're doing, just remember those 3 things, and it will maximize your benefits. And this video is in an AAB format, which means we'll do 2 identical weightlifting exercises and then 1 cardio exercise. AKA, we're about to do this same exercise 1 more time. Enjoy these 20-second breaks because you're going to need them. So deep breaths, stretch a little bit more if you need to, but be ready to jump back into this next 40-second workout. 4, 3, 2, 1, work. Hopefully you can see in the upper right hand corner of your screen a little side view action just so you can see. Have a flat back, focus on a point at the wall, take deep breaths, keep your abs good and tight, and just go as low as you can go. Listen to your body. That's probably another broken record quote that you'll hear me say a bunch of times. Don't push yourself past your limit. You're doing the best you can. Just keep pushing yourself and listen to your body. All right, guys. Got about 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Next exercise is back lunges. You can do it the same way that we did it last month, or what I'm going to do is in place lunges, and then I'll switch legs after 20 seconds. So do either one you want to. I've found that I get a better burn, and it's a better warm-up for me to do what you're seeing there. If you don't like that, you can continue to do the back lunges like we did last month, like in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And I know I said it in the last video, but let me say it again to CYA. I am not a doctor. Everybody should talk to their doctor before they start a new workout routine. Okay? AKA, Don't be dumb. Listen to your body. Don't push yourself past what you can do. All right, 7 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is going to be your shoulder raises. You're going to take one dumbbell up in front of you and the other off to the side, and then you'll rotate on every lift. Just like I said in the last video, no abrupt movements at the bottom of the exercise. You may want to think about taking your arms in like a U shape rather than a V shape, so you don't have that abrupt movement at the bottom. Just a little pro tip there, so you don't strain your shoulder more than you have to. Do you have your abs tight? Flat back? Deep breaths? All right, all right. Just checking. 5 more seconds, then you get a break. We'll do that same exercise one more time. All right, grab them dumbbells. Let's get after it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. One thing you may notice is I've swapped from an overhanded grip to a hammer grip. Elbow's been hurting a little bit this past month, but as you can tell, you modify, you keep going, you keep working at it, you keep getting stronger. It doesn't friggin' matter. Do what you can do. Be proud of yourself for not giving up. All right, and done in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, take a break. And the next exercise is going to be those burpee stretches. This month I added a push-up to it. I wasn't able to do that last month, so good progress there. And just remember, when you stand up, lift those hands above your head, get a good stretch in your abs and in your obliques, and then throw it back down again. Just do the best you can. If you have to walk your feet back, walk your feet back. But if you can jump back and jump up, that's definitely the way to go to get that good core, that good ab workout. I know you're burning. I know you're out of breath. Only 10 more seconds left. Keep pushing. All you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, y'all. So if you're using 2 different weights of dumbbells like I am, grab the heavier ones and get down on the ground. And we're going to be doing some raised hip chest presses. Things to remember on this one is, again, keeping those abs tight. And then when you lift your butt up off the ground, you want to flex your glutes, keep your butt tight during this exercise too. And then we're going to do 3 wide stance, wide grip presses, and then 3 close grip right in front of your belly presses. And when you get to the top of those presses, you want to make sure that you're flexing your pectoral muscles. Make sure you get a good flex in there before you let the weight go back down, and you're not just moving weight around. You can really maximize your workout if you just remember to get that good flex and get that big contraction at the end of every rep. All right, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Feel free to stay down on the ground. You're going to be doing those same exercises one more time before we change. Don't close your eyes though. 5 more seconds. You need to have them hips up off the ground, and we'll rep it out. And don't worry about looking at the screen. I'll let you know when the time's winding down. You got about 15 seconds more, so just focus on your breathing, keeping those abs tight, keeping them butt flexed. And you got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break, and yes, you're gonna have to get your fat butt up off the ground for the next exercise, and you'll only need one dumbbell to do these cross volleys. And if you're a tennis player like me, this next exercise should feel familiar. Up at the net, cross step to hit your volleys. On this exercise, the things you want to remember is keep your elbow at 90 degrees, and you want to keep the bottom of your arm parallel with the ground. So it keeps that weight right in front of your face. Keep the tension on your shoulders, your tries. You should feel that even in your lats. And then obviously you're focusing on that form, extending as far as you can across your body and dropping that knee down to the ground if you can. And only 10 seconds left, and really focusing on that tight abs and that flat back and deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break. And next exercise is going to be those squatted back hands. So just like last time, you're only going to need one dumbbell for this next one. And you got about 10 seconds, so take a couple of deep breaths. Go ahead and grab that dumbbell and get down into that squatted position. Your feet want to be wider than your shoulders, knees bent, and you're going to go from the outside of one thigh up over your shoulder like a backhand follow through, keeping that dumbbell as far away from your belly as is comfortable on each one of these reps. And again, I've mentioned it before about my lower back issues. So notice that my lower back is not rotating, my hips are rotating. So that way you get a good hip flexor stretch in there too, but you're not putting any undue stress on your lower back. All right, and 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break. One more time on those squatted backhands. You got about 10 seconds to get ready. Feel free to go down and wait if you need to. There's no shame in that. Just be sure you can feel confident about giving your 100% the entire time as hard as you can. And hopefully you've seen this routine enough times to know that at 20 seconds we're going to swap sides. I know I didn't say that in the first set, but in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead and change sides. And hopefully you've seen this routine enough to know that you got to keep that back straight, got to keep those abs tight, and never stop taking those deep breaths. Get as much oxygen as you can to those muscles, all right? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break. All right, no need for a dumbbell on this next one. Floor sprints. Main thing you want to remember on this one is just keep that back straight, stay in that plank position, and you need to go ahead and be down there right now because you only got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. But what I was going to say is, I don't care if you're doing sprints with your knees coming up to the front like I'm doing there, or your feet are like jumping jacks, or you want to take them up to the side. The main thing that you want to remember is just keeping that back flat and staying in that plank position and keeping those abs tight to get this good workout for the full 40 seconds. And I know it burns. I know it hurts. Don't stop. You got 11 more seconds. Don't even look up at the screen. Just keep fighting it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, y'all. I know you gassed, but we're not going to give up because we're already about a third of the way done. So you only got about 20 more minutes. So keep kicking it. Let's go. Just go ahead and grab that dumbbell and get in position for those balanced passes. Remember, this is going to be the one where one foot up, and the dumbbell's going to go from one arm to the next in front of your chest. All right, here we go. And remember, we're going to switch legs at 20 seconds. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch legs. And check out this guy with the good balance. Hadn't let that other foot down yet. Getting better, getting stronger. I know you are too. Looking good. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to do the same thing one more time. Go ahead and get a deep breath. Grab some water if you need to. Got 10 seconds. Look at me going ahead and getting that dumbbell early. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it one more time, y'all. And we'll get ready to switch legs here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I didn't lose my balance one single time in these last 2 sets. Pretty proud of myself. Hope you're doing good too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Break time. All right, y'all. Speed skaters is next. No dumbbells here. Thing to remember here is you just want to keep that back flat but leaned forward, and you want to keep your head still focused on one single object on the other side of the room. And lastly, keep those knees bent. And if you're not getting a good cardio workout and a good ab workout in this one, well, you need to bend your knees a little bit more and you need to lean a little farther forward because you're doing something wrong. Because this junk burns and you should be gassed at the end of this 40 seconds. I know I friggin' am. Shoot. Longest 40 seconds ever. Keep giving it everything you got, y'all. Only 13 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gassed. Oh, and my favorite exercise next, those V-ups and dips. So brace yourself. But you can just go ahead and get down on the floor and get ready, even though you only got about 7 seconds. So get your mind right. 3, 2, 1. Give it hell. Come on. So one thing I did learn this past month that I'll share with you guys is that on this exercise, when you're putting your feet up in the air and making that V, if you put your weight on the top of your rear end, it helps with balance, and it helps with comfort, and it makes that V just a little bit easier. Otherwise, this exercise just sucks. So let's get over with it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Keep your butt down on the floor. Suck as much oxygen as you can, because we're going to do it one more time in 12 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, get after it. Another thing to think about on this one is when you're doing these hip ups, you're not just raising your hip up. You want to concentrate on flexing your butt muscles. Flex those glutes. Get a good flex in there every single time you push your hips up. I know I'm ugly, but I will say my form is better this month than it was last month. Absolutely. And I hope yours is too. And if it's not, don't worry, just stick with it. It'll get better over time. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break time. But you do have to get up off the ground on this one, so roll over. You got some jumping jacks coming up in 14 seconds. Got some good news for you too. We're over halfway there, so muster up some energy. You still got halfway there to go. All right. Is your back flat? Is your abs tight? You still sucking in deep, deep, good breaths? All right, good. Glad to hear it. Remember to just keep bouncing on the balls of your feet. Land lightly, keep those knees bent a little bit, and do the best that you can. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break, but grab a dumbbell. Next exercise is going to be those warrior overheads, where you'll be in a warrior pose. You'll lift with a single dumbbell up over your head and then switch sides. So in addition to the 3 broken record things that I always say, on this one, make sure that you are dipping that back knee down and getting a good stretch in your hip flexors. And also make sure you are not rotating that lower back, that you're just rotating to the other side when you get the weight right above your head. And obviously, make sure you got a good grip on that dumbbell. And keep the weight as far away from your body as possible when you're doing those raises out in front of your chest. And take a break in 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're going to do that same exercise one more time. Go ahead and get ready. Make sure you got that dumbbell in your hand. You go ahead and get stretched out, get in the right position. And in 3, 2, 1, go to work. And now, I will admit this is not the most flattering pose, but I do believe my beer belly looks a little smaller than it did last month. Progress, people, progress. Keep working. All right, only 8 more seconds left. Give it everything you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can lose that dumbbell. Next exercise is squats. I know I just keep going back to the basics with this one, but it's such a good exercise to work some of the largest muscles in your body. So no weight, just focus on pushing your hips forward and flexing that glute at the top of the exercise, and get as much of a full range of motion as you can. No need to do anything gimmicky. No need to do anything crazy. These are just great exercises that, quite honestly, in 40 seconds, you should be burning. I mean, I know I am, but instead of thinking about the burn, be thinking about keeping that flat back. How about thinking about tight abs, deep breaths, flexing that glute at the top of every single rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, y'all. Grab both the dumbbells for this next one. We're going to be doing curls. 3, 3, 3. 3 overhand, 3 hammer, 3 underhand. Break time's about over. Get those dumbbells and get ready. All right. Main things you want to think about with this one is obviously the broken record 3 things, but also no rocking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you're thinking about keeping your back flat, don't let yourself swing the weight up to you. You want to keep your back totally stationary. And then also want to keep those elbows into your side, tucked into your beer gut. And that'll also help you isolate your biceps on this exercise so that it's not sharing the weight with your shoulder. You want all of the exercise to be done by your bicep and it not to be shared by other body parts. Good set. And we're going to do it one more time. So if you need to go down in weight, go down in weight. But if you can go up in weight, you need to go up in weight too. You hear me? Keep pushing yourself now. Do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go time. Now I will tell you that I have already gone up in weight since I have made this video. So I am doing better than this video suggests. But another thing I wanted to say is to also start doing 5, 5, and 5 instead of 3, 3, and 3. That's another thing that I've started doing. I've just found that I get a better burn doing a couple extra reps of that same grip before changing. So good luck. Let me know if you think the same thing. Drop me a comment. Let me know. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break time. And you can go ahead and let both those dumbbells down and plop your fat butt down on the ground so we can do stuck turtles. Another glorious ab workout, but only 40 seconds. You can do it. Gear up. Pump yourself up. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. And just like last time with this exercise, number one priority is just to not touch your heels to the ground. Don't take a break. You got to make it that 40 seconds. If you have to take a break, grab a hold of your knees. But don't let your heels touch the ground. But as you get stronger, as you get faster, be thinking about touching the tip of your elbow to the opposite knee instead of that forearm. Just get that extra rotation of your abs. And then also fully extending your leg is also going to help you get that extra burn too. All right, 3, 2, 1. Take a break, y'all. But you are going to have to get off the ground. So roll over, hop up, grab one dumbbell for some overhead balanced passes. This is another one of those where you're going to be on one leg. So deep breaths, get some oxygen back into those muscles so you can hang. 3, 2, 1, work. Number one priority in this exercise, as always, safety first. Don't drop that junk on your head. Make sure you got a good grip of that dumbbell before you switch hands at the top. Also be thinking about focusing your eyes on a single target in the corner of your ceiling to help you keep balance. Now, that's what I do, and it helps me out, so hopefully it helps you too. Also, flat back, tight abs, deep breaths. Very important in this exercise, all right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break, guys. Doing one more of that same exercise, though, so don't let that dumbbell get far. All right, 10 more seconds of your break. Are you ready for just 8 more minutes of hell? You can do this. Come on. 2, 1, do it. Look at me go, y'all. I have not lost my balance one time in this whole video. I'm pretty proud of myself. Woo! Anyway, switch feet in 2, 1, now. Anyway, I hope you're seeing progress too. If you are, let me know in the comments down below. And honestly, if you're not, let me know that too. Maybe we can help each other out. Come up with a friendly wager or competition or something to, to motivate us a little bit more maybe. I don't know. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, take a break. All right, next exercise is going to be those high knees. So if you remember correctly, this is the one that imitates grabbing a hold of somebody's collar and giving them a quick knee to the face. So it's going to be some cross-body, high knee, cardio, ab workout. All right, 2, 1, give it everything you got, y'all. We are almost there. Come on. Feel the burn. Work it. Come on. Only 10 seconds left. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, y'all. Next exercise, it's your choice whether you want to use one dumbbell or 2, whatever weight works the best. But you're going to be doing 2 tricep extensions behind your head and then that round the world motion. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those elbows in very close to your ears. And then as you rotate around the world, be sure those dumbbells are away from your body when you cross in front of your chest. That just gets a better deltoid burn. Also, flat back, tight abs, deep breaths. Don't ever forget it. Five, four, three, two, one. Take a little break. We're going to be doing the exact same thing one more time. Go ahead and grab those dumbbells so that you're ready in time, because you're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Another thing to think about in this exercise is when you get to the end of your around the world and the dumbbells out in front of your body, go ahead and give yourself a good pec flex. Make sure your chest is really tight at the end of that motion before you come back around the world again. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break. And good news, you've only got 4 more sets left. You can absolutely do this. All right, next one's push-ups. Biggest thing you're going to remember on this one is just to keep your back flat in that plank position. When you need to take a break, go into a downward dog, but don't put your knees down. All right, give them hell. Go, start working. Only 40 seconds. And don't you worry about looking up at the screen and check the time, all right? I'll keep you in the loop. You got 25 seconds left. All you need to do is concentrate on keeping that flat back and staying in a plank position and pumping out as hard as you can. 15 seconds left. And if you can't stay in a plank position, then rotate up to that downward dog. But your goal should be to stay in that plank while you're doing the push-ups. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hella good job, y'all. Woo! Just 2 sets of these overhead pulls, and then we'll do some burpee burnouts, and then we are done, y'all. Just 3 more sets. So hang with me. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. I think you can do it. I know I can do it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right. Work. Safety first, y'all. Make sure you got a good grip of those dumbbells so you don't drop anything on your nose. But remember, as far as the form goes, you want your elbows to be slightly bent, and then you don't move your elbows at all. All your motion is going to be done with your shoulders and your lats. Another thing to think about while you're doing this exercise is to keep that lower back buried into the ground. That way you're able to keep your abs tight throughout the entire exercise. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a break. 1 more of those sets, 1 more burpees, and then we're done. Come on. All right, don't fall asleep or pass out on me down there. 7 more seconds, and we got 1 more of those sets. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One more thing to think about on this exercise is when you get up to the top of your motion and you're above your chest, be sure you get a good flex of your pec muscles before you start letting the weight back down. All right? Looking good, y'all. Stay strong. Finish strong. You got 18 more seconds left in this set. We can do this. Let's go. 12, 11, 10. Pump it out, y'all. Pump it out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Lose the dumbbells, but you got to roll over and hop up. Last set, burnout burpees, all right? If you can throw some push-ups in there, do it. If you can throw your feet back, do it. But if you can't, no worries. Just go through the motions. Do the best that you can do. Just don't give up before that 40 seconds. Push yourself to the end. You got this. Come on. And you'll notice with me, I'm having to walk my feet back and then sometimes jumping forward. I'm just doing the best I can, y'all. That's all you can do too. Just push yourself. You only got 25 more seconds, and this is over with. Come on. Fight through that burn. 20 seconds. Ooh, that guy is gassed. But I'm not giving up. 12 seconds. Come on. Don't look at the screen. Look at the floor. Fight. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Hella good job, y'all. All right. As you're catching your breath, as you're walking around, grab some water. I did stick 3 minutes on the end of this workout, just like I did at the beginning of the workout, just for stretching. Like I said at the beginning, if I didn't put the 3 minutes on there, I wouldn't do the stretching. I know myself. So, keeping the video running, I'm going to do my stretches. I know it's beneficial. So, I'm not going to talk through this whole 3 minutes. You know where you're hurting, you know where you're tight and sore and where you need to stretch, so do what you need to do. What I will tell you though is, if you are gassed and sucking air the way that I am right there, the stretches you start with, keep your head above your heart. So like I'm doing now, the stretches that I'm doing now, I'm not throwing my head down there in between my legs and doing those kind of stretches. I mean, I already feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm sure as heck not going to stick my head between my legs for a couple of stretches and then really pass out and land on my head, right? Okay, so y'all use your brains. Stay safe. Be sure you do your stretching. Be sure you're taking those deep breaths, getting as much oxygen back into those muscles as you can, and keep doing this workout. I hope you're seeing the progress like I am. Stick with it. Let me know how you're doing. Shoot me a text. Send me a message, make a comment below, like and subscribe, all that stuff. Make sure you're eating healthy, eating clean, and thanks for working out with me. And I'm going to give you about 1 minute of silence here to just take care of the stretching that you need to take care of. All right. Just a little time check-in as you are cooling down and getting some good stretches. About 15-20 seconds left on this video, so just be winding up your last stretches, and we will call it a day, y'all. Thanks again for working out with me. Peace. We'll talk to you later.